Hello, 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 and welcome to Motivated to the Max. I am your host, Daryl Tisdale, and we're here to motivate your week to the max. I want to come at you guys, first of all, with a set of rules for Motivated to the Max. Rule number one, we come in here hot, honest, open, and transparent. Rule number two, we come in here lit, living in thankfulness. And then rule number three, hey, be yourself. You don't have to pretend that you're somebody. You don't have to like say, I gotta be like this special type of person where they can accept me and listen to me and everything like that. No, we're here to listen to each and every one. We're here to be ourselves. And so that's the best way that we can motivate each other, is being ourselves. So yes, I want to come at you guys with today is put the pedal to the metal. That's right. I know that sounds kind of funny. It says put the pedal to the metal. And so before we get started with today's episode of today of Motivated to the Max, I want to start off with the 10-second countdown for where we're here to do our detox, from where we're getting all bad and negative vibes that is holding us from doing the things of what God wants for us to do. Here go your count off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we cast that thing out in the ocean, from the sea of forgiveness, from where we do not even want to even bring that back up. So all you people that love to fish and everything like this, don't go deep in the ocean, because that's where all that bad negative vibes and stuff is right there. So it can sink down to the bottom of the ocean and never come back up. So back to where I was talking about, to where to put the pedal to the metal, from where our drivers, or, people who's been riding bikes, motorcycles, whatever that you've been riding, whatever that you ride and everything, that you have to put the pedal down to the metal to get the car up and moving. And so I wanted to come with you guys, but put the pedal to the metal on today. Whatever things as God is putting in you to do, go ahead and put the pedal to the metal. Even though this is kind of funny. Even though, sometimes you're like, man, I want to go full force with it and go all speed. Come on, all my Fast and Furious fans out there. You know how you put the pedal to the metal, that you start hitting the streets, and then all of a sudden you going in and start doing your thing and everything like that. But then, some of us who is not the Fast and the Furious people, we got the car to say, you know what, this is my luxury car. I'm putting the pedal to the metal on the, but then I'm driving this thing smooth and everything like that. Listen, I say something like that because, some people are going to be like, well, what about this and what about that? Hey, you're talking to a person who does it himself. I always does it from where I have a what happens if I do this right here, or what happens if I do this right here. I want to come and tell you guys today, like, look, this is the time from where you really have to trust God when you about to put the pedal to the metal. When you really have to fully 100% put all your trust in God and believing on what God has given you to do, on what your purpose that God has given you. It is be time for you guys to put this thing pedal to the metal, to go full force with this thing. Look, I'm here to tell you. I'm trying to tell you this thing right now. You was talking to a person right here who is a double amputee. Before I even became a double amputee and everything like that, before I even lost my first leg, you was talking to a person who was going from job to job. I was working for like a cell phone company. I was working for a grocery store. I mean, you name it. I probably done did security and everything like that. But then the same token was like, I didn't really have like no motivation for me to push for something greater. It was really something that I was like, it's like I'm doing the job, but then it was like, I'm doing it. It's a 9 to 5, or in my case, it was a 8 o'clock at night till 7 in the morning job and everything like that. But then it was at a point from where And honestly, this was happening before I even lost my first leg, from where I was like, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something more bigger. I wanted to do something more bigger. And so, I was sitting down with a couple of people, one time, this is all before surgeries and everything that happened. And then, I was talking to the people. I said, well, hey, I want to do something different and everything. So, everybody was telling their ideas on what they wanted to do different and, what they wanted to do different. It was one person who was like doing he wanted to do like a mentorship program. And there was one person who wanted to do this right here. And one person who wanted to do that right here. And so I told them my ideas on what I wanted to do. And it was kind of like a mentorship program, but then again, it wasn't a mentorship program. Like for me, I wanted to do two things. I wanted to do like a club. I wanted to do like a little club, a nice little jazz club and everything where people could come in, sit down, relax, have fun, eat great food and listen to great music. You can do poetry and, poetry, paint, whatever it is you want to do. I want to set up that type of atmosphere for like husband and wives can come together, sit down and just enjoy themselves, or good friends can just enjoy themselves. And then like my other thing I wanted to open up an event center from where, if you really didn't know, like I was the type of person from where I love high school bands. I love college bands, and I love seeing them marching and doing the things of what they were doing, on the field. Because I used to be in a band back in high school and then, with college and everything like that. So I was like, I wanted to have a spot from where not only from where, if people wanted to come and do like a nice concert and everything like that, boom, I had that space for them to come do the concert, had vendors come out, sell their things, have vendors come out, for food and everything like that. But for a place from where people can really share their music, how the way that they've been teaching teaching the kids, like with music and with marching band, this is a place for like a great entertainment vibe and everything like that. So I was talking with them about that, and then one of the people that I was sitting down with, he was like, dude, like you shouldn't do that. And I was like, why? And so then he was like, well, you won't get any money out of this. You won't be able to do this right here. And then, and then pretty much they were trying to tell me this to stick with my job. At the time, really, I was working like 2 jobs. I was working 2 jobs at the time. And so they said, well, dude, you shouldn't even worry about that, man. Like, you should just stick to like what you're doing right now. And then, don't worry about it. Mind you, these are the other people talking about they want to do mentorship programs, open up their own business right here. It was already one person that we was hanging out with who had his own construction business and everything like that. But then you telling me that I should just let my dream go. So I was like, you know what? So at one time I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. And then I just stuck with working my jobs and everything like that. But then like the more and more that like God was starting to like to get on me, it was like, nope, I need you to do more. Like you need to do more than just sitting here and just working your 2 jobs and everything like that. I need for you to dig deep. I need for you to go in. I need for you to dig deep and stand in this thing, from what we were talking about on yesterday, dig deep and stand. And so I was sitting with them, so I was sitting there at home. I was talking with my wife and everything. So my wife was like, honey, whatever that it is that you want to do, go do it. And so I said, well, oh, okay, then cool. So, I was trying to like get ready to start up the researches and everything. Shoot, brother was getting ready to go back, was trying to go back to school and try to get everything for what I needed to get from, to start up, business and everything like that. And so then what happened? Life happens, had surgery, got sick, had surgeries, and everything just went from like, it just went all in a complete haywire. Let's go ahead and keep it honest, open and transparent. It went complete haywire. And so looking back from back then and then looking at now. And so from where now, I'm a double amputee, but not only am I a double amputee, I'm a double amputee that's happily married. I'm a double amputee that actually has started up their own podcast show, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, and everything. I'm a double amputee who has goals on keeping on pressing to get to where I need to get to. And I'm here to tell you, like, don't wait until something drastic happens to push for what God has for you to do. Don't wait for, in my case, don't wait to pursue what God has for you whenever that your life is on the line. Hear me while I say this. Don't wait to do anything when your life is on the line from where I was in the hospital. And like I said, and I'm keeping this thing honest with you guys. I died 3 times and they had to revive me. Not knowing what was going on, not really knowing if I was ever going to bounce back from this thing and everything like that. So from where I didn't want to be to the point where I said, you know what? Oh, now I'm going to work on my dream just because I almost died. No, go ahead and start pushing and working on your dreams now, because so now you already done have your alarm clock right there. So you know what? It's time for me to grind on my thing. Cool. I get it. With some of you guys are still working 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 9 to 5 job, whatever. Because my wife is still working her job right now as of today. But then the same token, she's still pushing in her business as well. Shout out to Last Shade Beauty and Cosmetics by Latasha Tisdale. And so like now we're at this point now from where it's like, okay, cool. We got this stuff going on. We got this going on. So we cannot sit right here and just be like, you know what? I'm just not going to do this right here just because everything seems hard and everything like that. No, if it's something that you don't understand, go get the help. There's resources out there for you to be able to go do the things of what you need to go do to help make your business successful. Don't just sit there and be like, okay, you tried it one time. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't meant for me to do this and everything. I'm just going to go back and work in my 9 to 5 job. No. Find the resources. Find the people that probably in your field that you can learn from or learn from. Find you that mentor or find you that mentor that can help teach you and to be like, hey, like, this is what you need to do right here. Or this is what you need to do right here. Don't just sit right there and talk about, okay, I tried it and I said it doesn't work. Nobody wanted to buy it and everything like that. Okay, cool. I'm just going to quit and then go back. No, that's the wrong mindset that you have. You got to have that mindset and say, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. And then I really had to change up my mindset for me from where I had to say, God, if you gave it to me, that means it's meant to be. And I have to believe that and I have to trust that. And that's what I'm telling you guys to do on today. Put the pedal to the metal on the things of what God has given you. Put the pedal to the metal on those business ideas or those, just them ideas that like to help your community, to help in your church. I mean, just to help, to help the city, whatever it is that God has given you the idea to do. Put that idea into work. Put the pedal to the metal on it. Put the metal to the metal on it, Pedal to the metal. And go ahead and start blazing for your goals. Blazing through the goals from where God wants you to get to. I tell you, it's your Tuesday, and it's Tuesday. I'm not going to be before you guys long, but I just wanted you guys to know, say, hey, put the pedal to the metal on your goals and your dreams and fly through there so you can reach that finish line, so then you can start the next race to make your dreams to make your dreams even more greater. And then you go and win the next race, and then you do the next race over here, and then you do the next race over here. All right, but then this is your boy. This is Daryl Tisdale from Motivated to the Max. I wanted to say thank you all so much for helping me from reaching these goals from whenever I can be able to do this for you guys Monday through Friday. Just like what I said on today, I was writing the book. I wrote in the book called "Build It Again," and so if some of you people want to know like the full story on from what I just said, from where I have died 3 times and then came back, and for me being in the hospital and everything, if you want to read my story, The Ultimate Bounce Back, it is in a collaboration that I was in called "Build It Again." If you want access to that book, you want to order that book, and you want to copy of that book, and then you want to sign and autograph by me, Daryl Tisdale, then I need you to go to the Bitly link, which is bit.ly/, and this is all in capital letters, TISPUB, and that's TISPUB. Once again, that's the Bitly link for Build It Again, and also some other books that we got on sale right now, and that is for Build It Again with your boy. Your boy was on there, and that is on Build It Again. And the link in the form and link for you to go to is bit.ly/, capital T, capital I, capital S, capital P, capital U, capital B. All right, that's it from your boy on today. Tune in for another episode of Motivated to the Max on tomorrow, from where tomorrow I will be doing a Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch all at the same time, along here on Podcast World. That's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, you name it, I am on it. And so check out your boy on tomorrow. Check out your boy tomorrow on Wednesday at 9:00 a.m. I pray and hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. You guys have a good one. Peace out.